Welcome back everybody to the part 2 of our conversation with Dell EMC. So we're here at the Dell EMC headquarters in Bangalore, speaking to them on the occasion of the launch of the 14G server. Can you share with us 3 key innovation areas that you actually wanted to include in this 14th generation of servers?
Absolutely. There are many areas of innovation.
Let's stick to 3.
Okay, 3 of them. Number 1, performance and the scalability.
Okay.
The second one is all related to the automated way of taking care of the day-to-day activities, operations. And the third one is the integrated security.
Okay.
The performance is a huge booster because of the NVDIMM memory subsystem that we have. The number of I/O slots that we are able to accommodate gives the computational power for the compute-intensive applications. Then the third one is all related to the storage capacity because of the NVMe drives that we have.
Right.
So performance is absolutely a booster and an innovative key area for us.
Let's elaborate on this a little bit more, please, for the viewers.
So the NVDIMM gives you the memory performance for memory intensive applications like any type of in-memory databases will get a huge performance boost. Now, number of I/O slots are increased, which means the compute intensive applications like data analytics or genomics or say simulation workloads, all of them can get the benefit out of it.
That's very nice.
So the I/O performance through the NVMe drives can actually give you the best higher performance on the I/O itself. Now, on the operational part as well as the security part, I'll request Sudha to elaborate.
Please.
As always, the Dell systems management has been simple, efficient, available and secure. So what is the differentiator? We have the next generation Open Manage Mobile, we have the iRack HTML5 interface, the Redfish APIs which are efficient and secure, as well as the next generation Open Manage Enterprise for unified configuration. Now, what makes us very secure, which is the bane of the industry today, is we have 2 features, which is system lockdown, where you cannot inadvertently change the configuration of the server, as well as system erase for safely and securely erasing the hard disks. We also have another differentiator called vector cooling, which makes your data centers more power efficient, where the fans spin only when the temperature go up. Right? With a combination of this hardware and software, we go for a very easy operations, more efficient operations and automated operations. That's how I look at it.
So while Sudha, thank you very much. While all of that is wonderful, but as an analyst and as CIOs, we probably hear very similar messaging from your competition as well. So let's make it a little more contextual and specific for the CIO audience that we actually have viewing this video. Give us some performance key benefit areas in context of the workloads that as a CIO we can benefit from.
Sure. I'll give you few examples. The I/O performance of one 740XD, which is a rackable server, R740XD in 14G, along with the SSDs, is equal to the performance of 10 previous generation servers. This is all in the context of how the hard drives subsystem has been. And this is going to be a massive performance booster for software-defined world.
Okay, wonderful. Okay.
In a vSAN cluster environment, which is a software-defined storage, each 740XD provides a 98% less database latency compared to the previous generation. One more example, again a rackable 740 with NVDIMM can, in an environment of a Microsoft SQL database, can give you 41% faster transactions per second compared to the one without the NVDIMM.
Okay.
In a virtual environment, the migration of virtual machines is the key. Now, migration of virtual machines can be done 58% faster with 75% lesser CPU utilization.
Okay.
Now, one more example if you want. The innovation in an airflow design that allows the servers and the GPUs on the same server because of how we are able to accommodate in the same real estate. This will allow the R740 to run 50% more VDI instances compared to the previous generation. Several examples across the variety of subsystems where the innovation has been done.
Excellent.
And let me request Sudha to give you examples on the operational part, how the efficiency has been.
Sure, please.
So I talked about the Open Manage Mobile.
Right.
That makes it 67% faster for configuring a server locally, right? And what do we worry about? The IT administrator's time. Now we take 90% less time to resolve issues by an IT administrator with the 14G systems management because of the integration with support assist. Similarly, the involvement of an IT administrator to resolve hard disk issues, that goes down by 42%. So some of these improvements really bring down the cost of IT administrator, which is very attractive for a CIO of an organization.
Muni, that was a wonderful conversation. Thank you very much for taking us through the key performance benefits and the workloads. But you know what? The Brass Tacks show isn't really over unless we see the products in live demo. So can you share a small demo?
Absolutely. Come over. Step over here. This is the rackable 940 with the 4 sockets.
All right.
And this is the rackable 640 with the 2 sockets.
Okay.
Even 2 CPU machines and a 4 CPU machine.
Right. Even before we unbox it, can you give us a sense as to what sort of environment with these machines are best fit in?
So the workload that you can visualize on this is the compute as well as in memory, but not heavy intensive on both.
Okay.
Now, the scalability on this, if you want to add more memory versus the more CPU versus the 940, which gives you the scalability part.
Right.
So when I open the box and show you the extensibility, modularity of this server, you will really appreciate a whole lot.
So a typical environment for this box would be a genomics environment?
Genomics, data analytics, simulation workloads, those are the ones.
Excellent. Let's get to it.
This has a set of modular designs that we have done elaborately, and this is only to take out the cover part, and these are the PCI razor cards.
Right.
Very simple to remove, very easy for any technical support person to take care of.
Okay.
Once we are done with that part, this is to show you the processor extender module, which has sockets on the top, but underneath there are 2 more sockets. So the scalability is when you want to start, you start with 2 sockets.
Right.
Only when you want to add 2 more for the performance reasons, you add that.
That was great thoughts. Thank you very much for your time, Sudha and Muni. And dear viewers, I hope you found value in the conversation. If you have any questions for Sudha, Muni, or any of the Dell EMC team, leave a comment in the box below and we'll actually put them again on the hot seat. If not, send us an email on connect@greyhoundgroup.com, or if you are the social one, we've got the Twitter handles right on the screen. Send us a tweet and we'll ensure we'll put these hard questions on your behalf to the team here. Thank you once again for watching.